keeps lifting me, your love keeps lifting me, lifting me high.
She's really proud of us, everyone's take part in this, to raise us fund.
Let's go, come on.
Although she'd cheat in the run,
Yeah,
so she would
definitely.
She would have cheated in the run. She would be running like everybody else is.
Yeah, come on, you've got to work for me. Jog out, we're going to do a 3 count backwards. Let Lou in here, are you ready?
If Karen here should be delighted and outstanding by the outturn of everybody and support and the type of people that's here trying to help the cause.
Jog it out, let's go, come on. Get yourself working. We are not going anywhere till I hear you people.
We're really pleased that everybody's come out again this year to support us. This is our second run.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am your rainbow in the sky. I am your butterfly flying outside. I am your sunshine, your moonlight at night. I am your star that's shining bright. I am your wind and I am your rain.
Please don't be sad, for I'm not in pain. Although you can't see me, I'm always there. Please don't miss me. I haven't gone anywhere.
Karen was a much-loved daughter, sister, partner, mother and friend to so many.
We grow up together, live in each other's houses. Couldn't get away from each other.
I had of Karen was somebody that I never saw sad or never saw unhappy, always smiling and always brought a smile to everybody's face that was around her and in her company.
But she was the person that you could tell your problems to, and she would listen and she would give advice. She just loved talking and just liked talking about normal girly things, fashion. She was very stylish.
She was very much a lady, girly kind of girl, very nailsy, very pretty, very like.
I remember we were at the gym and Karen asked me if her leg was dragging, and she walked, and I physically couldn't see anything wrong. I said, no, I don't see anything, Karen,
It wasn't long after she had her third child, and her symptoms were very much like postnatal depression.
Karen actually said, oh, you know what, I think I've got a brain tumour. And we all said, Karen, don't be ridiculous. Of course you haven't, it's definitely postnatal. But unfortunately, a week after that, Karen was out with her partner and they were actually going for dinner. Karen got out of the car and just broke down into tears. She just couldn't go any further. She said, look, there's something wrong with me. My leg is dragging and I feel terrible. There's something wrong. So the next day, Karen was taken to hospital and she had a scan done, a brain scan. And within a week after that, she was diagnosed with a terminal cancer and was given 18 months to live.
Karen wanted to fight the cancer as she was a strong-willed woman, and while going through possible treatment, she made an effort to spend valuable time with her family and friends so that she could take her mind off cancer.
It wasn't all depressing and horrible, far from it, and that was the great thing about Karen. Even in the hospital, in the final weeks, she was still cracking jokes and, saying stuff to make us laugh. I remember on my birthday, she insisted on coming out that night. So we went and collected her from the hospital and we took her out for a meal. And she looked lovely, she had a wig on, she had a new dress on, and she really did make an effort for me because it was my special birthday. And we had a really nice night that night as well. No.
Karen did not fear death, although she was afraid of leaving her children behind without being involved in their lives.
She had a lot to live for. She had her children. She had a graduation of her son, the wedding of her daughter, the growing up of a little girl. She just wasn't ready to kind of let all those things go. But unfortunately, cancer never gave her that option.
last 14 months was very, very, it's very hard. It's very distressing for somebody, a very beautiful woman, and very life-hungry lady. All of a sudden, is just taken away from her.
Really miss her a lot, so yeah.
Karen was given 18 months to live, but only survived 14 months.
When we found out Karen had 18 months and the months were going down and it became 6 months and 3 months, I thought I would set up a charity in her name, just to have a legacy of her in some way, and in some way to keep her memory going with us a little bit stronger, because running the charity, it makes you feel kind of closer to her every day because her name's mentioned every day, and it gives my mum a lot of comfort, my parents a lot of comfort as well, to know that things had been done in her name and people haven't forgot her. The charity helps people remember this young woman that lost her life to cancer and how important it is to raise awareness of cancer, raise funds for cancer, and to help a lot of people in Karen's name. So the idea came to me, I discussed it with Karen, and Karen thought it was a great idea.
The Karen Trust was set up in October 2009, and their mission was to help terminally ill cancer patients live out their last days in peace.
The actual mission of the Karen Trust is to help people with terminal cancer. Send them away, raise funds to send them away to have a bit of quality time with their families.
Because during the illness, there's lots of treatment at hospitals and lots of times waiting around the house, etc. So to look forward to a holiday, especially if money's an issue and you can't normally afford a holiday, that's what we aim to do.
Fantastic.
Today is a culmination of what we try to achieve. This is the second year of the run, and we've raised a lot of money, and it's a really good charitable organisation, and I'm really pleased to be part of it.
We're always looking for volunteers and things like that to help within the trust. There's about 8 of us that are volunteers, and if we can have as much help as possible, it helps the trust tremendously.
Well done, Darren. That was amazing.
To raise as much money as we can to try and to provide a retreat for terminally ill cancer patients. That's what we want to do, and help anybody we can on the road to that. We want to get there. We want to build that because it's very important for people to spend time with their loved ones.
One's bigger than the other, so I don't know.
The fact is, we know we haven't got the years ahead of us, but it's all about the moments that you have in life, and those quality times and quality moments are the ones you remember.
Karen will continue to live forever through her legacy of compassion in the form of the Karen Trust.